It's another beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Rubbin Minds. Welcome. My name is Ebute, and thanks for joining us today. If you're in Lagos, I hope you'll be moving around as smoothly as you can. We know the Third Mainland Bridge is closed. If you're a Nigerian, I hope you're getting ready for the primaries. I think the window for the primaries have opened, which INEC has set. I think it's supposed to run from any time from now till sometime in October. Of course, all eyes are pretty much on the main opposition party, the PDP, where so many heavyweights have sort of moved base and angling to get the slot to run against President Muhammadu Buhari, who for now with the APC doesn't seem to have any challenger as things are. Of course, politics is very heavy in the air, so we're going to be starting off on that note, talking about all of the things which are a lot that caught our attention in the past week. I have here with me Leonard Ebute. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks.
There's so much we want to talk about. Let's quickly start up with President Buhari now. I mean, he was away for quite a bit. He was going to be away for 10 days. When the 10th day reached, they now said it was 10 working days. So he got a few more days in there. And then, but he's back and celebrated Salah in Daura. And a very interesting conversation started from there when he walked from the mosque, I think, back to his house. And it was 800 meters probably. He's the most popular figure now in the Nigerian political space, where his own spokesperson made it a thing. It wasn't even Nigerians who made it a thing about the fact that he walks for 800 meters, and that sort of confirms how fit he is to run for president. How did you find that entire situation, first of all, before we get to the president's reaction?
Well, I think it was unnecessary from his spokesperson. Donald Trump is about his age mate, and he's an active golfer. So is the former Senate President, Senator Mark. He's an active golfer. And there are so many people around that age range that, put in more hours of activity and more strenuous activity, more, if you like, stamina demanding activity than what the president did. But of course, we're happy. I mean, he's always been criticized for his health.
Exactly.
And so if coming back from a fitness test or checkup or whatever, he gives us 800 meters of walk time, it's something to celebrate. It's in the interest of the nation to have a healthy president, at least for the time he's going to remain there, whether it's for the next few months or if Nigerians will permit him to go a bit further.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there, a lot of Nigerians have actually come out a lot to criticize Mr. President about his fitness generally. I mean, remember last year he was away for upwards of 3 months. We still don't know what the ailment is officially. There are so many, rumors flying out here and there. And then he's traveled a few more times after that for shorter trips to see his doctor or whoever it is he goes to see there. And then, of course, so there's this constant talk about his fitness.
The PR blunder is to bring it up unnecessarily so. And that's what his team did. I mean, you don't want to draw attention to the president's fitness or otherwise the way they did, because now you're making it look like 800 meters of walk, which is less than 1 kilometer, is a daunting task for a 72-year-old. It's not really. And for a president, it should be a walk in the park. So
what I found even most interesting was Mr. President now on his official Twitter account, I think it was 2 days ago, or yesterday, I believe, put out this series of tweets saying that he has never been one to gloat, and the fact that this is not a reason why he's basically sort of going against his own press team, which was very interesting for a lot of people, because like you said, nobody made this an issue but his team. So, I mean, we not that want to read too much into it, but what is then happening in that space where there doesn't seem to be one sort of medium for addressing Nigeria?
Oh, well, but that has been a characteristic of this administration. The NSA is not in talking terms with the DSS, the Ministry of Finance is at variance with CBN, and some of these disconnect. So that it is even happening in the communication area is not at all surprising. We've had from the party itself, conflicting opinions from the presidency and so on. So this is nothing new, and having to correct an unforced error like this is really unnecessary, especially when the elections are close and emotional angles can always activate a certain portion of the population to take certain decisions as far as their vote is concerned. So, I mean, it was unnecessary, and even trying to correct the PR is even more unnecessary in my view. You should just let it blow away, and would all assume it's just one of those PR blunders from his team as usual.
I mean, in the run up to the 2015 elections, his fitness was a big talking point. Do you remember then the outgoing governor of Ekiti State made it a big deal at the time and said all sorts of things, which, of course, we don't need to repeat here. Do you think a thing like this now will put that particular issue to rest, where we now focus more on maybe his work as against him, as regards to his fitness and all of that?
That matter had actually rested until they brought it up. Now there is a debate around, is it fitness to walk or fitness to work? Yeah. Because we've had disabled presidents in even more powerful nations of the world, and they did do their work credibly well. So it served the counter purpose of making the president's fitness an issue again going into the election, because if his inner team is celebrating 800 meters of walk, then probably the president is sicker than we thought he was. Because 800 meters of walk done once in 3 years of his presidency shouldn't be a biggie. Now we are beginning to sense that perhaps there's more to the president's health than meets the eye.
So you think this raises more questions?
Yes, it does.
Actually settled?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.